Website once again?
Rabbit.org.
Okay, very good. Leanne,
Thank you.
Fluffy, thank you so much. Over to Tessa now.
Spring is officially here, and as the weather gets warmer, it's time to get those gardens ready. A fresh twist on an old pastime is the fairy garden. So what is it and why is it so popular? Joining us from the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival to answer these questions and more are Dr. Chris Cerveny and gardener Gina Iliopoulos. Hello, guys. I can hear the birds tweeting behind you.
Hi.
Hello.
So tell us, where did the idea of fairy gardens come from and exactly what are they? It sounds magical.
It is magical, and that's one of the key ingredients you need here is a little bit of magic, a little bit of imagination, some creativity. A fairy garden is it's just like it sounds. It's a garden for fairies. The hope is attracting fairies to your garden. And really the things that you need to get started, like I said, imagination. A kid helps. Kids are full of imagination, and we love to do this with kids. But you want to make sure you have a container with drain holes in the bottom, and you want to have a nice high quality potting mix. Like this Miracle-Gro moisture control potting mix works really well to get your plants off to a good start.
Now, Gina,
but then just let creativity be your guide.
Absolutely. Now, Gina, is this something that we can create on a larger scale, say in our very own backyards?
Sure. In your backyard, in my backyard, our size gardens can be created with the same sort of inspirational, magical theme of a fairy garden. Use intricate benches and arbors, all different kinds of plants, even lights and lanterns, stones of different colors, all kinds of figurines, bird baths and statues. These are the kinds of things that you'd put in your fairy garden on the miniature scale, but in people size, we can walk onto our back porch, into our yard. In any level, you can have the same kind of magical feeling. Anything that you can think of or create in your mind, you can create in your backyard.
All right, now Gina, can anyone visiting the Orlando area, they can get a lot of their ideas there at the Epcot International Flower and Garden Festival. How long is that going on?
The 20th annual festival is going on for 75 days here at Lake Buena Vista. All the way through May 19th, we've got all kinds of topiaries, special lighting, the flower displays that you see here, and a special Flower Power concert series also. So there's much to do here, and we're showing kids how to make fairy gardens, and there's seminars, just inspiration abounds.
And if you need inspiration, this is the place to find it for sure.
And I have another question for you, kind of personal. Now, if someone who doesn't have a green thumb necessarily, would this be a good idea for something for them to do?
You don't need a green thumb for this at all. This is super easy. And one of the fun things about fairy gardening is you treat the plants almost as if they're figurines. If it doesn't live, that's okay, because the whole idea of this is the fun of creating the garden. So if it doesn't make it, tear it right out and put something else in its place. It's fun to create these things.
With a simple pot and the right mix, your plants will be thrilled. They'll be so happy. And on the miniature scale, you water regularly, and it's so easy, and you have so much flexibility.
All right, well, Chris and Gina, where can viewers go to get additional information about the fairy gardens?
Well, check out the Miracle-Gro Facebook page and see the Grow project there. There's a lot of inspiration, ideas you can do. There's some fairy garden tips there as well. If you want to learn more about the Flower and Garden Festival, you can go to epcotandbloom.com, or you can visit gardeneers.com.
And on the gardeneers.com site, we've actually made fairy gardens with the young ones, and we've got so many other projects that have been inspired by what we've seen here at the festival.
All right, guys, thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
All right, we'll be right back.